So this is the look y'all about to go see. I call it my sunset fall look. I have a bright red lip with basically a kind of sunset look. So okay, I hope y'all enjoy this look. Real simple, real, kind of my fall idea of what it should be. So I hope y'all enjoy this look. If y'all like, everything that I use will be down in the description. So I hope y'all like it. And these are about to be changed this week coming up. So I'm about to have a new set on. Hope y'all been enjoying this set. And yes, I do my own nails and I like the way I got them pretty out. So love y'all. Enjoy this video. Thank y'all for coming out and watching my videos. Okay, stay tuned for all my stuff coming up. So love y'all. So what's up? I did my eyebrows off camera. I'm doing a sunset look. So I'm going to go in with this. Hi, so I'm using this Ruby Red Kisses. I'm sorry about the audio. It was music in the background. Couldn't fix the music in the background, so I just decided to do a voiceover. So I'm using the Ruby Red Kisses as a concealer for my lid. I'm not going to go all the way up with this color. It is just going to be half a lid. Let's just say half a lid. You'll see why I'm going to say half a lid a little bit later, but we're going to call it half a lid of red concealer. Once again, this is my Ruby Red Kisses. So enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. And the music that is in the background, like I always say, is my little cousin, Jay the God Beat. I'll have to get his name right. If y'all been watching me, I'm kind of tongue-tied and I get myself confused. Sorry about that. Once again, we will go another eye and we will pat, 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 pat. And if y'all can realize, the red does not go cover all my whole lid. Because if you know with makeup, your whole lid is up until that bone where that little part you cut it. It's not going that far up. This is just to make sure the color red I put on top of this is as red as it's going to be. So yep, I got this, pat, pat, pat. And I did do my eyebrows off camera. So yep. I'm about to go with this Makeup Revolution. And I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. And if y'all know, I do this because with Makeup Revolution, it's a lot of water. I don't want to say water, but it's liquidy. Me putting on the back of my hand takes off some of the liquid out of the product. This is a kind of blending brush right here. Just a nice round blending brush. And I'm going to tap on my skin a little bit, get the concealer, the Makeup Revolution on the brush. And then I'm going to basically blend it into my, I want to say within my crease area. I'm going to blend it up in my crease and lower it up into my lid until I have a smooth transition between all three colors, which is the brown I use to cut my eyebrows and the red I use to start off my lid. You'll see me blend both of the eyes for a good couple minutes, because if I have to repeat this more than once on my videos, I don't know why y'all watch me anymore. With my skin color, y'all have to understand, blending is your life with these makeups. Y'all are going to have to blend. There's no way around it. Y'all have to blend. If y'all are not planning to blend, please click on another person. Stop looking at my videos. I don't know what else to tell y'all. Blending is your best friend. Blending is your sister that has left from home, came back for a couple weeks, and you just want to spend all your time with her. That's blending for you right now. Especially if you my color, you trying to pull these colors off that I be pulling. Blending is your friend. With even the concealer, as you can see, just to get the base on my lid, to get the color I want to start, I still have to blend. Like, blending has to be really within your vocabulary if you plan to do makeup. I don't know what's not in your vocabulary if you don't plan to do makeup, but yeah, you just gonna have to learn how to blend. Just put that in your vocabulary, put that in your hand, put that in your status. You will have to blend. And I forgot to say, thank you for the nails. As y'all can see, these nails are smashing. So I'm about to redo a set of nails. It's gonna be more fall. So stay tuned to see if y'all realize when I get my new nails done. And I'm gonna start doing something for y'all to realize what's going on. And I'm about to use this palette, the Juvia Zulu Juvia's palette. I'm using 3 colors: the red, orange, and yellow. As you can see, I'm pointing to them. And sorry, my pointing skill is kind of off at this point in time. So I'm gonna start going in with this red color first. And I'm going to go in with, basically it's like a flat blending brush. Best way I can describe it, a flat blending brush is basically a flat tapered blending brush. And then I'm going to go in with the red, which is the red in the middle. And that is going to go all over my lid. Like everywhere over my lid. And that is going to go over the red lipstick I put. And if y'all can realize, when you do it this way, the red looks more red than if you put the Macro Revolution, because if you put the Macro Revolution on my skin, it would have showed up as more of a pink hue than a red on my makeup. So this is how I kind of combat that look on my makeup. We go work on the other eye. Well, no, same on still the same eye. And yeah, like I built up a lot of pigment, a lot of color before I move on to the other eye. Even though the base of it and the concealer, well, not the concealer, the prep I did for my eye work is a red base, you still have to put a lot of color or pigment or powder, however you want to say it, on your lid, because of the fact that you are going to add more color in there. You're going to be blending, and all that extra stuff you're doing is going to remove some of the color. So putting as much pigment or as much color as possible, or powder, however you want to put it, as possible, is going to give you a good foundation for you to have a smooth color. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. Just keep on patting until you get a full lid. So yeah, like we always say, we all pat, 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 pat. See the nails, see the nails. And I do my nails often by myself in my own time, in my own spacing. If y'all follow me up on Instagram already, y'all have seen that I posted stuff about like the stuff I have for me to do my nails. I post like a lot more stuff for my nail stuff on my Instagram versus here, because on my Instagram it's just an easier platform to take a picture and post instead of trying to figure out how to make a video to post something that major on YouTube. Sorry for those people, I don't have a way to videotape me doing my nails yet. So yeah, it's just easier to take a picture with my phone and then keep it pushing from there. So, yep. And right now, I'm basically kind of just blending the edges, and I'm not really blending the edges. I'm just making sure it is covering all my whole lid, and then just making sure that if I'm rubbing it, the pigment is really on there. As you can see, I got both of the lids completely covered. Like if you look straight ahead, I have my lids covered. I'm about to go in with a kind of fluffy brush, circling brush, I guess that's what I'm gonna call it. Or no, a flat, thicker, dense brush. It's basically like the first one I used for red, but it's thicker and a little more dense. And I'm gonna go in with that orange. And just to let you know, I go in probably from my back end of my eyebrow, three-fourths the way in from the back. So as you can see, I'm patting all the way up until right about there. And then I go back. Like it's not going all the way forward. I'm not trying to go all the way in front of my lid. I need the color to show up until like the itty bitty corner of my lid. Like once again, I said it, this is going to be somewhat of a sunset look, so it needed to have a certain, how can I say, je ne sais quoi to pull out the look I needed to pull. Like as you can see right now, you can kind of see like the idea of the sunset, even though I didn't start blending it, just because the way the colors are laid and just the way things work out like that. So yep, we'll go back in with that orange and we go just build up the pigment as much as possible. Build, 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 build. If y'all know me, again, once I say y'all know, I build pigment. I make sure my looks are here for days. Like I like to stand out, and yeah. So this was one of the looks that was to stand out. And right here, I'm just doing small circles to blend in all the way towards the middle of my eye. Like instead of adding pigment onto the middle, I'm just slowly blending it towards the middle of my eye. The same with right here. I'm building the color and basically all I'm doing is just tapping the brush on the crease area. Just tap, 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 tap. Like it is a lot of tapping going on, a lot of back and forth motions with my hands. Go back in with the orange. And we keep on doing it. As you can see, you can tell that I'm like tapping the brush instead of like blending or going in circle motions. I'm literally just tapping the color onto my crease. Now this is where I slowly do small blending motions. And just slowly, well, this is a combination of blending and tapping. Guess at this point I had enough color like I wanted, and I'm just trying to diffuse that as just a little bit. That way when I add the third color, it'll be a little bit more easier to blend in the orange with my next color.
I gotta say, I'm incredibly excited.
So yeah, right now, all I'm doing right now is getting the brush and trying to blend in the red with the orange and trying to have not such a harsh line between the red and orange. So instead of kind of blending on the orange part, I'm taking the brush down to the red area and kind of blending the red into the orange. If y'all know what I'm talking about, I don't know how to explain it to you. But if you look, my brush is not on the top of the line. The orange is looks like it's at the bottom because it is at the bottom. It's right in between where the orange line meets with the red, and I'm just trying to blend it to make one smooth transition between them two colors. Once I got the one I want, I get a flat. This is more of a flatter blending brush than the other two, and then it's less dense than the last brush, and it's a lot flatter than the first one and wider. So now we're going to go in with that yellow color, and this one we're going to go right about where the arch is in my eyebrows. So we're going to tap, 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 stop, and go back the opposite direction. And we're going to do that up until we get enough pigment on the eyebrows to the point where I can be like, I can blend that out. So we start from the corner, go all the way up about the arch, and go back. And you just keep on going back and forth until you get the desired look. a desired pigment concentration you want in that area. And right now, with nothing on the brush or the brush, I don't take more pigment on the brush. I just take whatever's left and what's on my eye, and I kind of blend it going towards the inside of my eye, just to make the orange a little bit more faded than what it is in the middle of my eye. So we go blend, 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 blend. As you can see, it's a nice orange to red transition. And I'm showing you that there is still kind of not a complete blend between the yellow and orange. And basically right here, what I'm talking about is the whole idea of blending. Like, I'm basically saying, if y'all don't blend, y'all don't feel like y'all don't want to do y'all work, y'all don't want to do nothing. Because a lot of my look, depending on how you blend, is how they come out. Sorry about that. It's kind of late and I'm doing this voiceover kind of late at night. So I'm just showing you where I stop the brush. So the arch, I do a little bit before the arch. So yes, we're going to blend, 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 or tap. Like, I do both depending on what's going on, but right now I'm just blending that yellow all the way in the middle of my eye. Like, if you look at the eye, the yellow does not really go into the crease of, the beginning of my eye area. It's just because of how I blend it, it slowly looked like it was catching the right amount of light and everything, so it looked like the yellow was all the way in there. But if you realize, it's just me blending the yellow back down there. It's not no extra yellow. Everybody always say blending is the key to my makeup looks. Like, without blending, I don't have makeup looks. So I'm trying to understand that. Blending helps me with a lot. I go back in with the orange just to add some more orange because it kind of disappeared between the yellow and red. So once again, we blend back in the orange, put the orange back on there just to see more of the gradient between the red and the yellow. You know, the between color is orange, so you just add it back on there just to make it show out more, and then you'll have a better gradient. As you can see, the more you go in with that orange brush, the more it look like that red is blending a lot more into that yellow color. And it's not just because of that, it's because there was orange behind there already, so you're just adding a little bit more pigment on top of it. Even over here, it looks like it went away. And what I'm doing when I look at the brush, because it's a flat blending brush, if you pay attention, you use two different colors in your eyebrows. One side of the brush will be darker than the other side. I make sure that side is still the side that was against my lid versus the light side, which will be the yellow that will be above. So just to make sure the color stays on the same side of the brush. And I'm not getting like a muddy brown, just mixed up color. So I'm just saying right now, this is basically the end of the video. This is where it comes out at. And I like the way it looks right now because it's just how it looks. Like, I love smooth looks or whatever. Sorry for the back of my hand. Eventually I'm going to get a palette and just talking. So this will be the look at the rest. The rest of this video is going to be fast forward as fast as possible. It's going to be my cousin playing music in the background. Go check my cousins out. Once again, I'm gonna have his YouTube up and everything for you to really go check his stuff out. He coming out with some new beats. If y'all was liking his beat, he is coming out with new stuff. I'm going to start off with this timeless primer, and then I'm going to start off with the next spray, which is the matte spray. I use both of them the set. And I cover my eye area because it doesn't need it, and then I do top, do the bottom of my face, top, and we about to fast forward through the rest of this. So enjoy the rest of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, liked it, subscribe, do what y'all gotta do. Check out my cousin his beats. Enjoy the rest of the video. Deuces, okay. Oh, I love y'all. Love y'all checking out my video. Thank you.
I gotta say, I'm incredibly excited. I gotta say, I'm incredibly excited.